Tree of happiness. Yes, all trees almost extend a hand of happiness. But the tree which I am referring today, that is Albizia. We called Sirin in Dogri, Siris in Hindi, and Shirish in Sanskrit. Albizia Liebeck has about 16 to 18 species in India, and world over it has about 150 species. Albizia Liebeck is more fascinating tall tree with leaves pinnate. Rather, they are two pinnate, bipinnate. It distinguishes Albizia from acacia. In acacia, mostly the trees are thorny. Albizia, they are not thorny. Moreover, in flower, the stamens are free in acacia, but in Albizia they are connate, fused. Albizia Liebeck is also known as a Freiburg tree. In English, it is also known as a women's tongue tree because during winter time, the pods remain hanging on the tree and leaves are not there. On the leafless tree, you can see the pods. And in wind, in storm, they chatter. Seeds inside the pod, they make a chattering sound. So the name is coined as the women's tongue tree. They are mostly called as the silk trees because in the flowers of Albizia, the petals are not beautiful. Rather, the beauty is the domain of stamens. So, stamens are very long and they look silk-like, pom-pom or puffball tree-like, as we find in Kaliandra, another genus, mostly cultivated. It is not native to India. Kaliandra, Kali means beauty and Andra means androgyne. Similarly, we have the beauty of stamens even in Callistemon. Kali means beauty and stamens means stamens, Callistemon. But here in Albizia, which are native to Himalayas, native to India, these huge tall trees, they have the beauty of yellowish white stamens. They are also pink in another species which is Albizia julibrissin. In Albizia julibrissin, which is also called a Persian silk tree because it is thought to be native to Persia, even in China and Korea, Japan. The tree which is found in China, Japan, Persia, pink cerise, stands planted even in Kashmir for its ornamental red flowers. They also grow in the Jammu hills under the name Karmaru. Locally people have name for this pink cerise, pink silk tree or Persian silk tree as Karmaru. This particular tree is also known as tree of happiness in China because as per the Chinese pharmacopoeia, in the traditional medicine, the flower extract is also recommended for easing the depression and make the person happy. So the tree of happiness, and also the person, even the person who is taking the antidepressant drugs, sometimes recommended by the folk healers to make use of the flower extract of Albizia julibrissin for relieving the depression. So it has got the name of tree of happiness. Hajari Prasad Dwivedi, the noted Hindi writer, has also beautifully described the beauty of Albizia Liebeck, Sirin, Sirish, Fool Shirish ke, where he describes the solid nature of the wood, very durable, very hard, and even the pods which resist early fall and they remain hanging on the tree. So it is a sign of just perseverance. But during springtime, the flowers, puff-like flowers, they are very delicate. So the delicate silk which spread fragrance during springtime, and one passing through the tree, or if it is near to the house, one feels ecstatic, joyful. So this is sign of tenderness. Kathor and Komal, both virtues are found in the Shirish tree, Albizia lebec. How we find the taxonomy of various species of Albizia? By the number of leaflets. If the number of leaflets is more than 30-40 pairs, then it can be Ola or Chinese Albizia, which is also known as Albizia chinensis, which we locally call as Ola in hills, and leaves are browsed, mostly fed to the cattle, especially the goat. It has the greenish grey bark, and leaves have a fern-like appearance, as we find in our gulmohar, or also in case of Neeli gulmohar. So number of leaflets determines which species. If it is less than 30 leaflets, 20 to 30, then it is julibrescen, but flowers are pink, red. It stands planted even in Saura, even at Rambagh, even in Mughal gardens for its beauty. If the number of leaflets is 3 to 6 pairs, then we can look for species like Albizia lebec. We have Kalaseris also in Jammu, Shivalex, which is called as Albizia odoratissima. This is also found in Manda, Katra, Bilawar, Ramnagar in Jammu region. And this wood is also very useful, especially the bark. Bark of Albizia lebec as well as Albizia odoratissima is recommended for the wound healing, for gargles, even in piles, and even as decoction to treat the digestive upsets. They are visited by honeybees, as they are full of nectar. They are also visited by birds and also eaten by macaques, monkeys. Butterflies, especially the Caraxes genus butterflies, they also lay eggs on the Albizia leaves. Albizia is also found in Australia. Albizia is also found in Africa, and especially the Albizia julibrescen stands introduced in North America also. Albizia genus stands named to honor Italian person, authority, Filippino Albizia, and his name it was double Z. So sometimes we also find Albizia name written with double Z, but now accepted is the single Z we can use in the Albizia. Albizia leonardi is found in Caribbean coast, and that is vulnerable category. Another species which is found in Africa, that is Albizia ferruginea, which is again in the vulnerable category and is found in Uganda, Kenya. Albizia leaves, sometimes they are also fed to the silkworms, airy silkworm. Timber is of high quality with brownish and striped beauty. So this is useful and used in furniture making. Albizia trees are nitrogen fixing trees. They are very good, excellent nitrogen fixing. So they are also planted in blanks, especially the degraded soils, where they come up very well. They are fast growing, and they also add nitrogen to the nitrogen impoverished soils and thus improve the soil quality. They are very good for against the soil erosion. We have one species which is found in India also, Acacia amara, which looks like acacia, but this is basically Albizia amara. So even in this Uttarakhand, we have the species, another species, Albizia lucidae, which is distinguished from other Albizia by the number of pinnae. Number of pinnae is hardly 1 or 2. So less number of pinnae also distinguishes the species Albizia lucidae, which is found in Kumaon and Garhwal Himalayas. Albizia odoratissima, which we call as Kalasri, is known as Basan in Uttarakhand hills. And there is another tall Albizia, also called as white cerise, Albizia procera, which stands planted even in Raika Park, even in Mansar area. It has a greenish white bark and it's a very tall tree. This is usually locally called as Kra in Garhwal Himalayas. Its wood has the greenish tinge, whereas in odoratissima we have dark fissured bark and even the lenticels are horizontally placed. So tree of happiness or silk tree or shirish, especially the Albizia lebec, under the name Wagai, was used during the Sangam age, where the warriors, after the winning a battle, they used to be garlanded with the flowers of Albizia lebec, so it got the name Wagai. Wagai is also in Tamil language means victory, so it also symbolizes the victory. So these Albizia trees, which are wild, also support biodiversity. They may be insects, so many Camponotus species, honeybees, apis species, even macaques, macaca species, even butterflies like Corexis, and even the domesticated cattle. And they are also enriching the nitrogen in the soil by nitrogen fixing ability. So this is a tree which is very useful for supporting the biodiversity, conserving the soil, supporting the apiary, and even spreading fragrance and relieving persons of anxiety, depression, and it is the tree which need to be included in afforestation programs and need to be told to the younger generation what are these trees which are native to India and how the various writers, historians, folk healers have shaped their utility by way of Ayurveda or by way of poetry or by way of green conservationist or ecologist.